Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Bible Illustrated Hands. Today's question comes from Aristotle Theophilus. He asks, could you please explain your thoughts on Jesus' mythicizers, those who don't think he existed? I do believe Christ exists because I'm Orthodox, but I'm always troubled by this thought. Thank you so much, Aristotle. Personally, I don't think there's one single Jesus mythicist who honestly believes his position without ideological background. That is, Christ can't be true, therefore he does not exist. Of course, here I'm referring to people, who are sort of professional historians, so not just people who simply disregard his existence. Why am I saying this? Well, because we have documents that he existed, and the only way, for you to discount his existence is completely to ignore those documents. You have the Gospels, okay, and you may disagree that because Gospels contain miraculous events that he did not exist, but that is still a bit of a stretch. However, there are other recordings. Of course, primarily here we have Josephus, the Jewish historian who records his existence, and there are a couple of others. I can't remember them right on because I was never too much interested in apologetics, and there are so many people who do it so much better than me. However, the biggest issue I have with Jesus mythicists, I can't pronounce that word, I apologize in advance, are there double standards? Because if you're willing to claim that Christ does not exist because you don't agree with what is described in the Gospels, and you're willing to ignore all of the historical sources of his existence, then you should immediately stop believing that people who are far less affirmed in historical sources exist. For example, your namesake Aristotle or Alexander the Great. There's far less historical sources for them than, for example, for Christ. In the description of this video, I will post some of the good debunkings of Jesus myth, So if you don't believe that he is the Son of God, that he has risen from the dead, fine, don't. But don't try to fit history into it because it simply does not work. That is Christ's existence is sort of important to Christianity, and that is why Pontius Pilate is mentioned by name in the creed, who was crucified, died, and was buried, because he was a specific historical person. Gospels have a very specific time and place where they occur. They're not, a good night story, in a kingdom far away, over 7 mountains and 7 seas and 7 plains. No, that is not what Gospels are. They're very specific where they occur, precisely for this reason, because you don't want to tell people, a high tale of Christ himself, not existing. So that's it. Bye.